shotgun. Handoff inside. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build up in the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. And if you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. They look to throw it here on second down. Looks left and finds his target there. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Red Raiders getting set on 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. Breaks off the defender. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Ball handed off. Touchdown, Red Raiders, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And it's 7-0 after the BAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this down a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Now here's the toss play. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Strong defense there. They stuff the run. It makes it 2nd and 10 from their own 20. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Ball fielded near the 35. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Texas Tech offense trots back ground. There's the handoff. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, the running back here just seems so focused on trying to locate where he needs to go that he lost focus of holding on to that football. He's very fortunate one of his own guys is able to recover it.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Over the middle and incomplete. And the Red Raiders will have to punt this one away. Makes the stop on this return. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And he's got it again. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. He'll hand it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
He's found some room at the 45. And you're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. Well, Kirk, Texas Tech has the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, with no chance at all. Defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Going for his running back. And makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a
there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a first down.
Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Quarterback drops back. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. The offense behind the 6, off schedule there after the first down play. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And this one is caught.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
They face third and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the grab on the move. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. And the Commodores looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big third down coming up.
They break the huddle for third and goal now. They're 2 for 2 on third this drive. He escapes the pocket. Trapping and sacking back at the 10.
Chris, third down here, they throw the football, which I have no problem with down inside this 10-yard line. But the big thing is the quarterback has got to do a better job working through his progressions to give himself a chance. The last thing he wants to do is take a sack, and now they're facing fourth down.
Makes it look easy.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The receiver grabs it. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Short pass finds the tight end. And they'll get their first down yards before they finally bring him down. The Red Raiders come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking to pass here on second down. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
An offense with some pre-snap motion. Looking to throw it on first down. Short connection to the tight end here. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Man, what a great effort by the tight end. Not only does he make the catch, but how about the effort there to break that tackle to pick up more yards?
And the Red Raiders looking to cash in this red zone trip. He hands it to the back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Third and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Pass caught. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And they will score. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep down the left side. He hauls it in to the 25, still running. What an electric play. Suddenly, they've moved into scoring position, down to the 24. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10.
Well, this is what's so dangerous about this offense, Chris. They have the ability to put the ball in the air downfield and really stretch those safeties back. This time they hit it for a big gain.
Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So it's forced down, but they'll just kneel down before halftime here. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Red Raiders will kick it off to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets you started on the next drive. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. A deep shot to the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Incompletion sets up a second down. And the running back takes the handoff. He's got the first and still going. He stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. Commodores come up to the line in the hurry up. And they'll go right back to him on first down. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense is
play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. He'll throw it now. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Nice grab there, would be enough. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one.
Great job by this defense once again on that third down, and now we get to fourth down. And you start to think about things here as we get into the second half, Chris. You go for it, you make it, everybody's happy. If you go for it on fourth down and you don't get it, now you're giving your opponent the football in pretty good field position.
And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. Tackle made after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he'll drop back here on third down. Receiver makes the catch and move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. And the Commodores line up on 1st and 10 now.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
A penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Now play number 9 on this drive. Now they'll run it on the toss. It's a fumble. The ball rolls out of bounds and will end up being a short gain, but no first down.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
On third down, he drops to throw. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35. Commodores will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And here's the handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. They bring him down with the freshman quarterback shouldering off the arm strength. He hands it off from the gun. Solid gain there. Sets up a 1st and goal to 7. And the Commodores line it up with 1st and goal. First and goal, handoff. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Commodores. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Kicker on the sidelines. They'll go for 2 points here trying to tie the score. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And runs it into the end zone. And those 2 points will tie the football game. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Shotgun, it's a handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread error over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Lets it go quickly. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the Red Raiders bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And here's the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field here. The last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drop. And the defense come up with answers this time. Handoff here from the shotgun.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up 3rd down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quick throw to the left. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Commodores will line up to punt it away. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And he gets it away, a directional kick with pretty good distance. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot it down at the 15. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pop over the middle. It's Turner. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The short completion at the tight end. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They look to throw it here on second down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10. This has been a tremendous fight through 3 quarters. In this playoff game, deadlocked heading to the final period. Let's check out the game summary so far. Headed to the final quarter of this playoff game, who's going to step up and make a difference here in this pursuit of a national championship? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. With the catch, it's Luna. Finding space at the 20. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Touchdown, Red Raiders. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. They stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Powering through a tackle. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. And the Commodores will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's first and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking for some space. It's a bunt. Pointer in the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. This offense is still clicking.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Extra point is up and good, and we're now tied here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. They're going to run it. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. He's looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Turner. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Turner. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Red Raiders keep the football on the move. Gonna run it. It's Luna. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. So the clock has stopped, and we've reached the last 2 minutes here. Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a 1st down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
But how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
And the Red Raiders with 1st and 10 here. Looking for a gap. It's Luna. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Been a solid drive, but the defense rises up now. The offense facing a 2nd and 15. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their 1st interception today. Going to set up 3rd down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pass rush closing in. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And it's good right down the middle. And cue the celebration. They have taken the lead in the final minute.
How about that clutch kick here for the kicker? Gives him the lead. But remember, there's still time up on the clock. This game is not over just yet. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. And there's the handoff. Powers through. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Looking for a late deep throw. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's big. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play. All right, serious drama here. This semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? Looking deep for late-game heroics. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. Well, they go with the dagger concept here on this play, but unfortunately the quarterback could not get it to his intended target running on that vertical route. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it. Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield. And the offense spends a timeout. The clock stopped with just 10 seconds left. Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. The timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play.
So out comes the field goal unit, one of the biggest moments in this kicker's life. And with 3 seconds to go, this field goal would send us to overtime. And a timeout is taken, just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. And with 3 seconds to go, this field goal would send us to overtime. Oh, it's no good. This CFP journey ends with that missed kick. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one.